and I thought he was going to punch me through the fucking screen, so I'm hiding here. You know, if you're out there listening, Shane, I'm going to start. I think if we ever talk again, I think I'm going to purposely call it the wrong thing just to piss you off. But because you can't punch me through the computer, Shane, you can't do it.
He's going to find you.
He might. That guy is scary. I mean, legit. You know, he is a legit badass. Shane Taylor, I don't think anybody was taking him seriously in 2017, 2018. And then he got the push of a fucking lifetime, got out there and just started kicking ass and turned everybody's fucking head. And the world television champion for God knows how long this year. I don't know if he still has it. I believe he still does.
Yes, he still does.
And it's, I mean, who do you fucking take that title? If anybody, people talk about some of the best Ring of Honor World TV champions of all time being Jay Lethal and Kenny King. I think if anybody should deserve that title now in all legitimacy, it's got to be Shane Taylor.
Hell yeah, hands down, man. Don't sleep on Shane Taylor in 2020 because
hell no,
he's on the bigger and better things, and I think he's going to set the world on fire this coming year.
Oh, it's going to be a good year for wrestling. The end of this year has been so crazy. I can't imagine what the next year is going to look like.
Hell yeah.
Shane Taylor, another inductee.
That's right. Welcome to the WWP Hall of Fame class of 2019.
Shane Taylor. All right, guys. Right. Next up is one of the other...
Last but not least.
Last but definitely not least. I'm sure this guy has been put into Hall of Fames. Unfortunately, we've never had him on the show. And we may not ever get a chance. I don't know. Never going to say never because, things... We never thought we'd get Shane Taylor or Dave Bradshaw or Beer City Bruiser on the show either, but that happened. True. So you never know. But for the time being, we've never had this guy on the show. But we talked about him a little bit. I'm a fan, especially being a fan of New Japan. And if anybody deserves that spot, that final spot here tonight in the World Wrestling Podcast Hall of Fame, it is the multiple-time IWGP Light Heavyweight Champion, or junior.
Wrestler inductee,
just like Shane Taylor. He just a multiple champion all over the place. Super J Cup has had great matches with the likes of Rey Mysterio, Ultimo Dragon. Just so many. Tyler Breeze even got a good match with him in NXT a couple of years ago. And so with him retiring this year at Wrestle Kingdom, this year being his final year in wrestling, I would like to induct Jushin Thunder Liger into the World Wrestling Podcast Hall of Fame.
That's right. Welcome to the WWP Hall of Fame class.
Damn right.
2019.
Dude,
and you gotta do it one more time.
Jushin Thunder Liger. That is my guy.
That's right.
I don't think I've ever heard his name announced like that anywhere in any wrestling match, but damn it, man, it should have been. If I could have the opportunity to announce this final match, that's the exact way I would fucking announce him coming to the ring.
If the wrestling gods somehow put this in the ear of someone in New Japan,
you got until January.
Fly him over there and let him introduce him.
No, I think everybody has slept on Jushin just because of the gimmick, and he does. As a fan, he looks kind of crazy, But when you get down to the nitty gritty, when you get down to his wrestling ability, fuck. Even now, he just had one of the best matches, not the best, but one of the best matches of 2019 with Minoru Suzuki this year, in his final year of wrestling. And not to say the partner he had wasn't the best, which he was great, and that's what it takes is two, but when you got a guy like Jushin Thunder Liger, you got to say it's probably easier. So with a storied career and with a storied lineage in the wrestling business, New Japan Pro Wrestling, WCW, WWE, ECW, wrestling all over the globe for many an independent, many a sweat lodge, many a national conglomerate, Jushin Thunder Liger hangs that mask up January 5th at Wrestle Kingdom 14. So I think if anybody deserved that last spot here with us in the World Wrestling Podcast Hall of Fame, if by one day, sometime, somehow, this gets back to Jushin, and we get, he's just like, that's kind of cool. He appreciates it. That'd be awesome. Maybe it won't happen. Maybe it will. I don't know. We'll see. But to Jushin Thunder Liger, Sean, let me get a welcome from you.
Yes.
Welcome. I got his music playing too, because it's just, I love it. But that's it, folks. That is your World Wrestling Podcast Hall of Fame inductees of 2019. It has been a hell of a year there, and these guys have all, in one way, shape, or form, had some kind of touch or feel upon us on the show or before or after. With us being fans of wrestling, God, fans is not. I don't even think Mark can describe us to how we feel about wrestling. So, these are your inductees into the World Wrestling Podcast Hall of Fame of 2019. Let me get a round of applause. Everybody out there, if you're not driving, as long as you're not driving, give me a round of applause. Great guys. Yeah.
That's right. You all deserve it.
Damn sure do. Damn sure do. So, it's now time for the Golden Turnbuckle Awards. Our Golden Turnbuckle Awards are 2019 Teen 2. And I've actually got some award music playing behind us right now, so.
Hell yeah. You should have got that. What was that one? Access Hollywood. You should have got their music.
I should have. I got something close to it though. You'll hear it in post. You'll hear it in post.
I will. You want to start off with? I'm gonna jump around. I ain't doing this shit in order.
That's fine.
Let's start off with the best tag team match of the year.
Tag team match of the year. This was
a great fucking year for tag team wrestling, man. You got the Undisputed Era freaking running ship over on NXT.
The Young
you got
Bucks.
The Viking Raiders over on Raw.
Getting squashed.
You got, as much as I hate to say it, LIJ, the Bullet Club, the Gorillas of Destiny, the Young Bucks, the Lucha Bros, SCU, Private Party, fucking just tag team after tag team this year that could have made the match of the year, but it was pretty unanimous who we picked here. And, here we go, the Golden Turnbuckle Award for the best tag team match of the year. Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks at Double or Nothing in the ladder match.
It's gotta be. I mean, look, and I stand by this, and I've watched a lot. I've actually, every year I watch a lot of wrestling, but this year I've watched so much wrestling. I've seen so many pay-per-views, so much old stuff, so much new stuff, so many tag team matches, especially from AEW, so they're focusing on that very well. And I just haven't seen one. Going into the past, looking at all the years of watching wrestling, I've never seen a tag team match like that. People say it's just because of the gimmick, the ladder match that was included. I don't think it matters. These guys can pull out a hell of a match with or without the ladder. If anybody gets tag team match it's of 2019, it goes to the Young Bucks and the Lucha Bros. I mean, that match was phenomenal.
It was. If by chance this match slipped through your cracks somewhere, watch this match. This was tag team personified.
Oh, yeah.
Everything about this match was just fucking perfect from start to finish.
Most definitely was. It really was. All right, what's up next, bud?
Up next, let's do the most improved superstar of 2019. And again, 2019 was a really big year. This guy went from being pretty much a jobber on the WWE roster to the chairman. Who is it? Boo Bear?
It is Ty Dillinger.
Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears, the chairman for AEW, making his debut by absolutely destroying Cody Rhodes with a steel chair. Am I a huge fan of Shawn Spears? To an extent, yeah. I kind of like Shawn. And I have, about him. They've stuck him with Tully, and they're really doing a great job with him. But there's a couple of names. It was hard to pick this one. This one was difficult because you got so many good rookies out there, so many good, great wrestlers that are still really green, that that are making a name for themselves. And Shawn may not be completely 100% green. Maybe this isn't his first year in the business, but he's really started making an impact where people are remembering him. Everybody knows the 10 thing, but people are taking him serious as the chairman. So I gotta say,
definitely most improved.
Most definitely. So definitely most improved wrestler. I mean, you got some good ones out there too, like Toa Henare. That was one I was thinking of from New Japan. Kota Ibushi, where he's at right now. That's one I was thinking of from New Japan. WWE, I don't really watch it, so I couldn't tell you any of them. But I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's a tough one, but I think Shawn Spears is the guy who fills that gap. Who checks all the boxes for most improved.
Definitely. And moving on, the next Golden Turnbuckle Award is for the funniest moment. And,
shit.
We've seen a lot of funny things this year. Titus O'Neil sliding under the ropes or the apron this year? Might have been.
I don't know. I haven't
last year.
I haven't last year.
Anyways, we found the funniest moment of the year. Just happened. I think it was last week or the week before on SmackDown. The Big Dog got his food as Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler covered Roman Reigns in dog food.
I did enjoy that. I didn't really watch the whole episode, but I caught that, and it did make me giggle pretty hard. Close second was the Orange Cassidy spot where he was in the bathroom and they were having the street fight, but I have to think that Roman Reigns taking a load of dog food to the face kind of just makes me happy on the inside.
And just to hear Michael Cole so silent. Every time Roman Reigns comes out, Michael Cole about freaking...
The big dog! This is the big dog's yard! This is the big dog!
Freaking orgasms every time. The big dog!
Yeah, he definitely does.
Definitely a good moment. Moving on, though, to the worst match of 2019. And you know what company this match happened in? This match couldn't have happened anywhere else but WWE.
WWE. Yeah, and the match he's about to say, I do feel like maybe the wrestling that was involved was good, but I know people are gonna hit the keyboards. I know they are, but when he announces it, but the booking, it ruined the whole match. I don't care how good your match was; it could have been a 5-star match, but the booking was just, the ending was so bad that it overshadows everything. It overshadows the entire pay-per-view. Honestly,
it really did. And that coming from Seth Rollins and The Fiend at Hell in a Cell this year. When has a Hell in a Cell ever been stopped? Mick Foley got thrown off the cell and the match kept going. Literally, his tooth was in his nose.
He dislocated his shoulder.
Kept going. And Seth Rollins hits a stack of chairs on his head with a sledgehammer and they call a match. It was just it was horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
Just horrible booking all around. Like you said, the wrestling itself leading up to it was actually, I was getting into the match, but it was just you're driving along the freeway and all of a sudden someone throws a brick wall in front of you. Just, boom! Just train wreck the whole fucking match.
Ruins your whole fucking weekend.
It does.
Most definitely. I agree. What's next, bud?
Up next, we got the best return of 2019.
The best return.
This coming from one Mr. Ray 619 Mysterio.
I gotta say, I mean, you can't beat that return of the Royal Rumble. It's one of the best times to return, and if done correctly, it could be one of the best returns. I mean, we've seen Edge return like that. The Royal Rumble was awesome. He went on to win it. John Cena